Are you ready to get up close and personal? Come get to know me while I draw me in my style. Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to talk a little about me and about my journey to art while drawing myself. Alright, let's just get right into it. I was born on July 12th, 2000, and I had absolutely zero art skills. I drew all the time, but as you know, most little kids draw all the time, and most little kids aren't very good. And that was definitely the case for me. It took about till 6th grade when I realized that I wanted to do art as well as I could. So I buckled down and I drew for hours and hours. I did not stop drawing. I literally would sit in front of our family's computer and just look on Google for things to redraw and redraw. And that's a really good way to learn art, is to go and find a drawing that you like, or find a picture that you like, or a character, and just redraw them. I know people say using references and things like that is cheating, but really when you're a beginning artist, it is your best friend, because that is one of the easiest ways to learn how to build shapes and to create certain characters that look close to what they are supposed to. So yeah, when I was in 6th grade, I started buckling down and I drew as much as I can. I drew every day. I filled notebooks and notebooks until I started to see a change, which it took a while, but eventually I started to see a change. One of the key elements to my success in moving forward with art, which, trust me, it has been difficult, but one of my key elements is not comparing yourself. Comparing artwork is never a good idea. I do agree with looking into artwork and looking at other artworks and learning from it, but comparing your own artwork is never a good idea. Like I said, it just leads to feeling like a failure, because there's always going to be somebody out there better than you. Really, what I set my goal out to be was to be as good as I could be, but also be unique from the other people. So I took what I learned and put it into my own style and tried to make it different, and tried to make myself stand out. So that is one of my most important tips on coming into art, because if I hadn't kept to that, then I wouldn't still be doing it, because there are so many amazing artists out there, and there are so many people who will tell you that art is a competitive field, and it is a competitive field. You really got to work your butt off, but as long as you love what you do and you work hard at it and you're original, then I think you can make it. So as I moved forward through the years, I continued my art and I kept drawing every single day, even though I would fall flat sometimes and not draw for a couple weeks on end, or not do that, which probably delayed my process a little bit, but that happens to everybody. Everybody falls off the wagon. The most important thing is that you get back up and start again. One of my favorite things about art is that really, if you're doing it your way, there are no mistakes. If you're doing original pieces, there are no mistakes, because you're creating it. And that is the best feeling, to just put things down on a page, even not knowing what you're going to draw is a really good exercise, and just start drawing, and whatever it comes out, it comes out. So yeah, like I was saying, I continued my art career, and I began just drawing pictures for people, having people suggest pictures and drawing them, and that's when I began posting my art on my Instagram, on a Instagram called Southpaw Graphics. I came up with that name because I am left-handed, and Southpaw is a left-handed boxer. And so I came up with Southpaw Graphics. I had that for a while, and I made art as best as I could, and I continued to just create. Eventually I decided to get more serious about it as I grew better and better with my art. I decided to get more serious, and I changed my name to Bender's Ink, which is closer to home for me because obviously my last name is Bender, and it just felt more me than Southpaw Graphics. So I created a logo, and I set out to re-amp my Instagram and eventually begin a YouTube channel, and that's what I'm doing here. So now I am doing commissions and getting paid for my art, and it is one of the best feelings I could ever ask for. So as we finish up this drawing, I just encourage all those aspiring artists out there to just give it your all and just draw as much as you can, and let yourself have time to grow, and let yourself have time to get better. Nothing happens overnight. Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.